We can find our cricoid cartilage by taking our finger and tracing it underneath the chin. We can feel our tongue here, and then we'll find the first bump. Some people call that the Adam's apple, but we know it as the thyroid cartilage. And then the second bump, which is your cricoid cartilage. And if you pop your finger on top of the cricoid cartilage, so it's just under the first bump, on top of the second bump, and we look up, you might feel that a little space between the thyroid and the cricoid cartilage emerges. That's called your cricothyroid space. And we might feel movements in this as we move the cricoid cartilage into different positions with the cues that we use. Okay, so let's play around a little bit. We're going to pretend to be a teacher, a classroom teacher, and we're going to begin to be the ineffective classroom teacher. So the ineffective classroom teacher is going to say, "Class, be quiet." They've sort of had enough. Maybe it's a Friday afternoon, and we can feel that. It's very bored, or they've given up. "Class, be quiet. Class, be quiet." Feel the effort. Maybe give that effort of the muscles in your throat a number from 1 to 10. How much effort and energy does that feel to make that sound in your body? Class, be quiet. Okay, we can then contrast that effort, energy, muscular activity with the scary teacher. Okay, so the teacher is shouting at the class and they're saying, "Class, be quiet! Class, be quiet!" Feel the difference between ineffective teacher, class, be quiet, and class, be quiet! 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 You can maybe start to feel the difference between those two feelings, those two sounds. We can also find your cricothyroid space again. Just finger underneath the first bump and on top of the second bump, and try to make those two sounds. So we do the ineffective teacher, class, be quiet. Feel, okay, what do I feel? Maybe you feel some vibrations. Class, be quiet. Maybe we feel that the true vocal folds are vibrating thick. And then we contrast that with the feeling, class, be quiet. Maybe we feel the larynx slightly rising. Maybe we feel the cricothyroid space getting slightly bigger as the cricoid cartilage tilts forward, comes up at the back, bringing the true vocal folds into a thicker and shorter closure, and thereby widening the cricothyroid space. Class, be quiet. Class, be quiet. Okay, so now we're going to work on vowels. We're going to do E, E, A, O, U on vertical thyroid cartilage and then tilted. Okay, so we do E, 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 A, O, O, U, U. Good job. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go tilted and then vertical. E, 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 A, O, O, U, U. Good job.